Good afternoon, peeps. It's 11/29/2012 at 1:56 in the afternoon, and yeah, that's about interesting. It's the 2 and the 9 numerologically are an 11, and so is the 5 and the 6 and the 1. So we're back to the master numbers again. I was working the new firmament in the garden, and it dawned on me something that that's going on that I'd overlooked before. December 3rd is being called for another global meditation as we come up on the 12-12-12 or the planetary ascension. And there are many of those of us who are gatekeepers. This is my second video today, and I was talking about the gatekeepers and about Sandra Walter's video discussing the gatekeepers earlier today. And many of us are in universal creator training, and we are developing, we're ascending this universe that we're within, and we're also ascending this universe that is within us. And about thought matter manifestation, or how to manifest with the divine thought, the divine vision, speaking it forth to invoke it, slowing the vibrations down from the divine feminine or spiritual vibrations, crossing the heart chakra where you feel it, and into the field of the manifestation which you experience in the lower 3 chakras. One thing that as I was a kid, I always had this magical dream. If somebody offered you 3 wishes, what would you ask for? And number 1, I would say to be magic and be able to give myself as much wish capability ongoing forever and ever. And that just makes sense, doesn't it? That's kind of what we're doing, is we're stepping into 5th dimensional and higher consciousness and realizing our manifestation capabilities. I did a video yesterday on the benchmark, and as we hit the peak of our sun sending us the CMEs that are encoded with the light from the galactic center, which causes the expansion. It actually rewrites our DNA, which allows us a higher vibrational state of being, which expands the consciousness and higher dimensional awarenesses, and that in turn increases the frequency of our auric or light body field, energy field that's around us. Now, if we're coming up on a benchmark and our intents are actually creating our reality, which so many of us are proving that is very true, and that's how the illusion works. If we're going to come up on a benchmark and then we plane off and stay there for the next 26,000 years, if our intent is creating our reality, then why not set the intent for this December 3rd, 2012 global meditation all day long to have the same rate of incoming God-coded photons continuing to Earth or to the sun to send off the CMEs, to have greater and greater levels of expanded awareness or dimensional consciousness ongoing. Let's make this where it never ends, where it does not peak out at this solar cycle and then go back down, and we hold experiencing that for 26,000 years. That's fine. That's one timeline. Let's create a new timeline. Let's create a timeline that says, or that states, that envisions a constant state of growth being sent out from the sun, God codes to us, to continually expand our consciousness, where we don't just step up to the next level. Rather than stepping up in a 3D XYZ plane, why not expand spherically, going out continuously, never having a staircase stop, never having, oh, this is the level we're at for this next 26,000 years, and then we go to the next one and do the same thing again into the next one. Let's look at this in a spherical perception, and let's make this vibrational increase that's occurring at such a dramatic rate of expansion right now not end. Let's make it continue on and on as long as we wish, and we can get off or back on anytime we wish. Wouldn't that be cool? It's just a thought. I think that's something to contemplate, and especially since today is an 11/11 date, and it began at 1 and 5 and 6, another 11, and 202 right now. Well, numerology, blah blah blah. It's interesting how numerology works, though, and how higher dimensional concepts come in a reflection of that numerology. That's pretty cool how that is. Another thing too, all these little vortexes that we're experiencing right now, keep them all open. What could our wildest dreams be to manifest right now? I was talking at the 1122 gate activation, or no, that was the 1111 gate activation, about making 7 billion terracotta humans and blowing enlightenment into them. Well, that's one level that looks like it might indeed occur at the end of this year. We might have a true global mass awakening, and for humanity to step into the fourth dimensional concepts out of 3D. Be done with 3D. What would be the wildest dreams you could think of? This level of expansion, to me, as someone who is in universal creation training, this level of expansion, you would not want to stop at any one point. You could have anything and everything possible available at all times. And that's a little bit beyond the concept of 5D Earth or 6D Earth. I'm just taking it to a universal level here for the people that are remaining on this earth. So anyway, just a thought. If you got any comments on that, leave them below. December 3rd is just a couple of days away, so it's a good time to start paying attention to what we're going to envision for that global meditation all day. Anyway, love you all. Bye for now.